Last time on Wanderful. And you come upon a scene, a campsite, abandoned, or better yet, ransacked. And what's frightening is there's a significant amount of blood strewn about. The three of you fall into a trap door. So much shit has fallen into this, and it has never been cleaned, that you just land on a pile of dead bodies.
Oh my god.
You connect with the back of his spine, and he falls over dead.
Good.
Oh no! Hemorrhoid!
Oh no, his name was Hemorrhoid. Who's Shellman? Is he Shellman?
And you see a halfling woman
Oh shit.
attending to not the Acolyte.
Oh.
My name is Celinda. This is a Den of Tiny Thieves, is what they call it. A few days ago, they kidnapped someone important, and she puts a hand on the person beside her's leg. This is bees. When this clan found them and took them and their possessions, I couldn't stand for it. I heard chatter that they were bringing someone in. I mean, I don't know exactly where they are right now, but I think the four of us could come up with some sort of plan of action with the least amount of potential
Casualties.
dying on our part. I think we need to plan a heist. To Wanderful. This is the 4th episode, and we've got a big one for you listeners. I'm your DM Tyler, and I'm joined by my good boys Kyle, Matt, and Jeremy. Say hello, good boys.
Hello.
That's a callback.
Oh my god.
Call back to Peanut Butter Baby.
I thought in last episode you made a sound and I called you Peanut Butter Baby. Yeah.
I did. I remember that.
That's a little deep cut for you guys.
Well, we've got a lot to get to today. This might end up being a bit of a longer one, so why don't we go ahead and get right to it? And surprise, we're leveling up before we get to our heist. Now, all of you, I told all of you ahead of time so that you could prepare and familiarize yourself with what you've got going on. So, okay, so now that we're all leveled up, why don't each of y'all give us a brief rundown of basically what's going on. You don't have to run through all of your spells if you got new ones or anything, but any highlights or, just let us know what you got going on.
I got a little something going on, you know. I got spiritual weapon, baby.
Ooh.
The Acolyte's not the only one now. He's gonna get it, and I'll
Yes.
describe that weapon when it is appropriate to.
Hell yeah, I can't wait, dude.
Mostly because I haven't thought of it that deeply.
All right.
I just know clouds and lightning. Also, I've got, some utility stuff, and we were also told to kind of plan for the heist, think of what we wanted to do for the heist, so I picked up the feat Observant.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know
What's
if
that
it'll
do?
necessarily be... I think it's Observant. Let me look.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a good one.
Observant.
For this.
Increase my intelligence or wisdom. I increase my wisdom. And if I can see a creature's mouth moving and understand the language, I know what they're saying.
Ooh,
oh, interesting.
Okay.
And I have a +5 bonus on passive perception rolls and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
And investigation
Love
as
that.
well.
Yeah.
And I assume, your health and all that went up as well.
Oh, yeah, I'm a big beef boy. For some reason, and I know I didn't look, deep, but I looked at everybody's HP and things like that. I have more HP than the monk. What's that about, you think? What is the cleric? take a bit more hits than you do you think?
That's a great question.
I'm a beef boy sitting in a girthy 24. And
nice.
I think that's mostly it.
All right. Carveth, you care to go next?
Yeah, sure. Well, I may only have 21 hit points, but I got a spell, motherfuckers. I have Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke.
Satan will rise.
Oh, man. I'm so excited to use that. And I also can now deflect the missiles. Ooh.
Nice. He's out here like, fucking, get out of here, Nats.
Yep.
Get out of here.
I'm like Saitama when he's smacking trying to smack that fly around.
Precisely.
Oh my God. Don't even get me started on flies.
Alandi, what have you got going on?
So I'm rogue, so it's exactly what you think. Now he can be even quicker and sneakier, and also he hurts more.
Yeah.
And God,
come on.
Thank you for the hype.
Come on. I'm peeking. Hurry. This X is really getting me there, Jeremy. Come on.
It's like I don't. Nothing I say will be a good drop.
We're just gassing you up. Just say what you've got to say, my guy.
No, the only thing is that he has elemental powers, which I've only now realized. I don't think he's once used his elemental powers.
Oh my God.
Correct.
Kind of like how in last episode I found out I had that thing where I can scream at people real tough and make them get hurt a little bit with Wrath of the Storm.
Yeah, it's fine. I did a whoopsies. Basically, his elemental powers got stronger.
What is his element? Are you saving? Oh,
he's the Avatar.
Shit.
Not kind of. How it actually works mechanically, I feel like it will be more fun if I throw it in as surprise.
Yeah, no. Save some little things. Yeah. I also did the same.
Yeah.
Didn't really play my whole hand.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Let's have it revealed in action.
Fuck
Hell
yeah. Cut to me never using my elemental powers for the entire campaign.
Cuts us rolling new characters in T-minus 30 minutes.
And as Orlando dies, a little fire comes out his finger.
All right, so we left off with you three, joined by Celinda and Bees, hiding out in an office room, preparing to plan a heist. Now, I spent a lot of time thinking about how I want this to work mechanically.
Okay.
And I decided at least I think, I might totally be wrong. I think the most interesting way to do this is to give you guys a skeleton of an idea and just kind of prompt you guys to decide to do things. Yeah. We literally cut the last episode with Celinda saying...
Is Bees' last name Nuts?
Oh my God.
Wait, what'd you say? You cut out for me. I couldn't hear you.
Yes.
Oh
Keep going. Never mind. Yeah. Just go. It's so good. Oh, chef's kiss.
Oh, wow.
Anyway.
Tyler, it's none of your business what joke he made.
Yeah, I'll find out, I guess, when I edit. So, we cut off the last episode with Celinda saying, we're going to plan a heist. So let's just pick that up right where we left off. We gotta plan a heist.
A heist, you say? A bit of finagling, a bit of sneaking, a bit of sabotage. I like it.
Yeah, the only way I can see this just completely going to shit is if we went out guns a-blazing and just tried to kill everybody in here.
Absolutely agree.
That just seems like the worst of the possible ideas.
I'll enter the room and cast Thunderclap, alerting them that we are coming to heist them, and you guys come in guns a-blazing.
So, basically, a few things to know about this place. So basically, this den is 3 floors, and they're all subterranean floors, so they're underground. Y'all are currently on the top floor, and there's 2 below you. So I drew rough floor maps that I'm going to send in the chat in just a second, and these are going to be what she drew for your characters.
Okay.
So they're not going to be exact. They're not going to perfectly line up or anything. This is just her visualization that she grabbed a piece of paper and sent it to you guys. So I'm going to send that in the chat right now.
Oh, he just sent pictures of his butt.
And he wrote, "It smells" on the mirror, and he wrote it properly so it shows up correct in the picture.
Like the amount of work he had to put into that.
I don't know.
Okay, I just sent those 3.
Oh no, it's just more pictures of his butt.
Oh
my god.
He wrote a different thing, which means he fogged up.
That's my social security number, Tyler. How'd you get that?
This is such a fun game.
All right, we got floors.
Okay, I see top floor. There we go. Okay.
My fault. What I thought was your butt was actually a very detailed diagram of the bank that we're heisting. I apologize.
Oh, we're heisting a bank now?
Yeah. The first bank of Goblinton.
That's basically what it is.
First bank in Mistrust.
It's a thieves guild.
That's like a reverse bank, which is a bank again.
That's true. Oh my god, it is a bank.
So this is a rough sketch of generally the layout of this place.
All right. Hey, this map, right? It's pretty crazy. But giving us a map to a place we've never been, what should we expect? What are some vulnerable areas here that I'm seeing that you could point out maybe with your finger or a marker of some kind?
I think the way I want to do this is I would rather y'all ask me questions about things you can see, and then y'all come up with ideas.
Okay.
Like if you have an idea, like something you can't see.
Are there any ventilation situations? I know it's an underground thing, but like, is there a way to like skip a floor without having to walk past something that would be a high traffic area, maybe, or
dig?
Oh yeah.
What's that ladder to the furnace?
My pickaxe. I definitely have.
What's that?
It's a ladder to the surface.
Oh, surface. Got you. Oh.
Sorry, my writing's bad.
No, you're good. I was trying to go to the furnace.
It's very immersive because it's a scrawled out thing that she just quickly wrote for us.
All right.
Exactly.
How you guys feel about so here's the heist. We walk and go to the ladder and go home. This was awful. It was a bad idea.
No. Here's the plan, right?
Okay.
Be honest here. Which of you has a good sort of, I don't know, deceptive bone in you? Looking at you, Rogue, Alandi. Looking at you. You deceptive, buddy? You've been deceptive? Hey? Would you say?
I'm a little offended, but
just
my voice
answer
has
the
changed
question.
Again.
Have you been known to trounce about?
On occasion, I do find myself lying, yes.
Then there it is. We sneak into the security office, get some security guard outfits. We act like we're arresting a Carveth. Bing, bang, boom. We get to the prison area. We get to the prisoner we're looking for. We rough him up something funny.
Where do you see a prison area?
Yeah, I don't see the prison area.
I don't see an actual prison area. I'm just assuming wherever the prisoners are being held. I'm not saying that there's a prison.
You mean the spikes?
Actually, this is a good question. Ma'am, where
are the prisoners being held?
Where are the people?
Finally, asking questions. Something I've noticed about you guys is you don't ask a lot of questions.
We do like to
just since we've been doing
yes.
this. So that's a problem. We don't have. Well, you've seen, I guess, our main prison area.
That's not really a prison, more so as a mass grave, is what that was. That's
for sure, for sure. And because of that, I don't know exactly where they might be holding this person you're looking for.
Rough estimate of where they would bring someone like that.
Well, actually, here's a better question. Why are you guys here?
And yeah.
Well, why don't you let me answer one question at a goddamn time? Shit.
This is boring.
I'm so bored.
I just want to kill a man with my bare hand.
Here's your two options. Either you can check every office and hope you find him and not, a bunch of thieves ready to attack, or we could break into the records room and find where they're storing him, unless you'd prefer to check every door.
Yes, records.
So which office would have the records?
The one marked
the one that
records.
says records on the middle floor there, Carveth. If you just look at page 1.
Oh, I see it now. I was worried about the furnace. I was, it was just a whole thing.
No, yeah, I'd be worried about a furnace too if I were close to it, but I don't think we are. So
just a quick interjection for the viewers at home. Jackass asked where the records room was when one of the pictures that our very kind DM sent us has a tiny square with records as the biggest words on that entire page.
It could be anything.
There's a lot of pages, dude.
There's at least
more
than
a lot
2
of
pages.
But it was the first page we were sent.
Well, I was going in order.
Which means you, as the monk, were given these 3 pages and didn't read the cover page.
Regardless, this is all fair and good.
My God.
How do we get to that middle floor without alerting some of your friends that you guys have left? Because I don't necessarily know that they like bees, if I'm remembering correctly.
The records room is likely where we'll find information as to where his whereabouts. However, the storage facility is typically where items that we've collected are held. The conference room is where items are sorted. However, high value items tend to skip the sorting process
and just go straight to your boss's office?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what you're looking for, but sorry, straight to storage.
Straight to storage.
So wait, let's say perchance a map were to have ended up here. Would that be in your records or storage?
That's a fair point. It is technically a document.
For sure, but I would think that an item that was stolen would go to storage, not records.
That's fair.
Because it wouldn't be one of our records.
Not quite that organized. I like it. I put fun labels on all my things.
So
I have mine color coded.
Bon and Alandi, something I'm noticing on each of these floors is that there is a janitor's closet on each floor.
Huh. That is true. What if we just broke into one of those and dug straight up or down?
We could, or, I would like to definitely see one of these to see how we can use these to our advantage.
I'm sorry.
You know what? No, Alandi. Let's go with him on this one. How will the janitor's closet become an integral part of this heist? I'd love to know in detail.
Well, I know earlier you were talking about having uniforms, and I would assume a janitor's closet might have uniforms.
Typically, janitor's closets have their things, but I like your line of thinking. Go on.
I mean...
So we all dress as janitors. Genius.
I mean, the very least...
There was a diamond in that rough after all, Alandi.
You can patronize me, but
No. I've seen your brilliance amongst the... whatever that was.
For this plan to work, I keep changing the voice. I can't fucking figure it out.
Go with the
it's
Boston
fun.
accent, please. Boston.
Okay. So I'm going to try to be Boston. Anyway, so in order for this plan to work, I do need to ask one quick question. How many people work here? That doesn't feel like the right word, but it's the word I mean.
So, things are not doing too great for the clan. But, I mean, let's see. There's Terry, there's Jim, there's
I'm writing these names down. They're all canon. Terry and Jim.
I'd say there's, all things included, probably 10 people on base right now, not including us.
Okay, right. And of those 10 people, can I just ask, how many of them would you say are not tiny in this tiny guild?
As far as stature, none.
Okay.
We're all tiny.
Well, that's what I suspected.
But
so 3 very tall janitors would not blend in at all.
three very tall janitors, or 3 tiny janitors standing in fog. Standing in a thick layer of fog, hiding their legs on their knees.
A natural fog rolled into this underground base. Nothing peculiar here.
We could be, subcontracted. I don't know,
What if we reverse trench coated?
Oh my god, please elaborate on whatever reverse trench coat means.
You know how when you stack on someone's shoulders in a trench coat to pretend to be bigger?
Yeah.
We reverse trench coated, we put the trench coat long ways, and we're just a big, long, 6-legged horse. And they're like, wait a minute, what's this 6-legged horse doing down here? We're like, no, we're not a 6-legged horse, we're a 6-legged underground worm. Totally normal thing to see down here.
I buy it.
No, but in all seriousness, so there are 10 people, 3 janitor's closets.
Are there 3 janitors?
So in the way that she... No,
with 3 closets.
Listen, in the way you've drawn these maps, are these janitor's closets directly above one another? Genuinely asking.
These drawings aren't perfectly accurate. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she has no idea, which is fair, because that's not something...
I'm just familiar with the layout of the floor.
Here's a great question. Is there ever a time when people go out on, thieving runs? Is there a time when there will be less traffic within the bottom halls?
What I was saying is that there's 10 people here currently. Not in the guild. There's more than 10 people in the clan right now.
I'm understanding now. So This is the time to strike. Man, we're really bad at impromptu heists, aren't we?
Well, heist inherently implies a level of planning. And so an impromptu heist is almost like a contradiction of words, really. An unplanned heist is a burglary.
Come to think of it, people always call it a surprise birthday party, but everyone else knows. They know about the birthday party.
That's a really good and deep point. We should talk about this instead of the heist for a while.
Jeremy, you asked about security earlier. Why don't we roll back to that?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So on the map, there's security in a couple different places, and I don't understand what that means. If you could explain what that means.
So, basically, the way this clan works is we have members and we have employees. So... there is janitors and there are security officers, I guess. I don't know their official title. And then there's the boss. The security station on the middle floor is basically like a desk on the side of the hallway where someone just, protects the records room. And not necessarily protects from attack, but just... they don't let just any old person into the records room.
These employees, also tiny?
Yes.
Shit.
Okay, and then what about on the lower level?
So the security around the storage area is there's basically 2 security stations straddling the door into the storage facility. So there's just an extra guard around the, precious
Any specific keys or codes we need to know?
We have a cool secret handshake.
It's wide open, boys. Let's just stroll on in.
I need to see your badge. No, you don't.
So if you can get past security, you should be fine to get into the records room or storage.
That confident?
I mean, you should be. I mean...
No, not you and us. Them and their security do not have locks on these doors.
Well, I mean, you also have to keep in mind that the storage facility is on the lowest level of this subterranean thieves clan.
I know, I'm not trying to poke holes in you guys' operation here. I'm just... Man, you know?
I should say, just so y'all know, there is no, like, medieval alarm system or anything like that as well.
No magic or anything in that nature?
Not as far as I know. I mean, I've never experienced, like, a major, like, security crisis, but I've seen no signs of any sort of alarm system. And, I mean... You know, we're underground and they're dirt walls. You usually can't hear a lot of what's going on. I mean, not to say we should be, like, super loud and rambunctious, but, you know...
Well, gang, I'm going to say something. I think we should just go for it. I think we use the janitor's closets that Carveth brought up as a point of operation for each floor as long as we can relatively find them. And that's our hideout point. And we just try to... get to wherever it is we're trying to get for you and bees, and then our venture to the storage place.
Well, let me ask one more question, and then I think we can go with that. If one were to set, hypothetically, a massive fire in the forest surrounding this base, would that be a concern that could potentially draw a few people to the surface, minimizing the security and, you know, the already small crew of people who are in the building to an even lower, more manageable number, hypothetically?
That's an interesting idea, I guess. But I would think that underground, these people might be safe from the fire, and it could even potentially draw people towards us because you'd be lighting a bit of a beacon,
a giant smoke
towards
signal.
The entrance.
Yeah. I say we keep our fires indoors. We want them to be scrambling on a floor we aren't on. I like that idea. Keep it in mind. I feel like we could do something with a distraction on a floor that we aren't on. Diversion, get down to a floor, regroup, try to make a plan for the next floor. We've got to get to the middle floor first before we can really, at least the way I see it.
Any more questions, or do y'all want to get moving?
No, let me see something real quick.
I mean, I would assume we would just need to kind of flesh this out as we go.
Yes, improvise. We're all very good at that.
Yes,
Agreed.
I mean, I have good stealth. I mean, that is what I'm good at. I'm not good at planning, but I can sneak the fuck around. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to do.
I've got some stuff, but I'm not trying to bust my load too soon. Let's get it moving. Maybe it's the group stealth check all around. Stealth checks.
Sure.
All right.
Also, in case y'all forgot, based off of the last episode, Celinda will be joining you on this heist because she is attempting to retrieve something of Beeze's that was stolen.
Yeah.
Then before we do the group stealth check, I kind of want to lean down. Celinda, let me be frank with me. Are you a stealthy person, would you say?
I mean, I'm a rogue. This is...
I would hope so.
That's the answer I wanted to hear.
It's a thieves guild.
I didn't want to make any assumptions. I know her and Beast.
I'm assuming the secretary of the thieves guild is a rogue.
Yeah, well, you know. Anyway, just making sure. I got an 18, bitches.
I got a 22.
Hey.
And master of stealth.
Oh my god.
I got a 10.
Oh my god.
What's funny is the mistress of stealth got an 11.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, these people talking such a big fucking game.
And the monk.
The two rogues fucked it right up.
Oh my god. Well, shit.
You three get the impression that you definitely have brawn over her. So she's not necessarily taking the lead on like she's not walking in front of everybody or anything like that. But basically, the way I want this to work mechanically, I'm not really going to do anything with her unless you have questions to ask. She will take part in combat if that arises, things like that. But I'm not just going to be active in the conversation unless it is important.
I mean, Carver, since you're the higher stealth, you could go first. Otherwise, I can.
By all means, I will go first.
I'll step to the front. Before we, I guess are we entering the room now that we've done the stealth thing, right?
What, the hallway, right?
Yeah, we're making our way to janitor's closet.
Yeah, to try and see if we can't scope around that corner before we head up.
Okay, so we are on the top floor, and we are making our way to the janitor's closet. So you walk towards that corner, and you round it, and you see the stairs on your left, and you see the door to the janitor's closet all the way at the end of the hall.
Okay.
I assume that you said Carveth is leading?
No, I was leading.
Yeah, Bon.
Oh, sorry. So Bon is leading. I assume you're like checking your corners and stuff. Yeah, why don't you give me? Yeah, give me a perception check, or would that be more of an investigation?
That'd be
either
perception.
one. Your choice.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
Beautiful.
Okay, here we go.
No bonuses, just a 2.
So Bon rounds the corner, having sensed nothing on the other side, and as he does, he locks eyes with the janitor. The janitor is a porcine. I believe that's how you say that. They're a small race of pig people.
Oh, cute.
Oh, that's so adorable.
He immediately shoots up to attention. He's like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
The moment Alande hears someone else's voice, he is going to be sprinting full speed around the corner to tackle him.
Oh no! Okay, well does your tackle happen before?
Well, wait, hold person
would.
Yeah, I choose a humanoid that I can see within range, and the target must succeed a Wisdom saving throw against my spell DC, or they're paralyzed for the duration of 1 whole minute, or if I break concentration. But each turn they can make a Wisdom saving throw to see if they can break it.
What is the DC?
13.
Well, believe it or not, this pig guy's wisdom is not one of his strengths.
Yeah, buddy.
Especially when you roll a 3.
So as he goes, "What are you doing?" I just kind of blow off my hand. This chill sort of air goes around him as he kind of stiffens up, shivering almost, like he's cold.
Okay. Carveth is rounding the corner and with Alandi.
Yeah. He's like, "What are you doing?" And then he can't move, and fucking 2 people are dead sprinting at him.
Yeah. So I'm sprinting full speed. I do have a movement speed of 40 feet. So I will run over there and try to grab him and just put my kind of choke him, but choke him where his mouth is covered so he can't scream.
Oh, well, he's paralyzed right now, so he can't
talk. He's paralyzed, Matt.
Yeah,
he can't do anything right now.
So you tackle him, and Alande immediately is pulling out rope and tying him up. Because he's tiny and I have 50 feet of rope, I don't have to tie a part of his body. I'm full wrapping this tiny little bastard. I'm cocooning
like a little
him.
Summer sausage.
Yeah, I'm cocooning him.
So, Carveth, why don't you give me a unarmed strike attack? Because you're going to do damage if you're going to attack him. Oh, also, if you roll bad, you can miss this tackle.
No, I think he's just holding him.
Oh, well, you said tackle.
Yeah, tackle implies he's hitting him.
Yeah.
This was something we goofed last time. If he's tackling, it would just be a strength check against the other guy's check, and he can't move, so he auto fails.
Because he's paralyzed, so he auto does it, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So he would he can't fail at tackling him. He's not gonna sprint at the guy who can't miss and hit the wall.
He just runs up and scoops him under his arm.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you can have him roll just for the chance.
I wanted him to roll in case he rolled a 1 or a 2, but
Go for it. No, you're right.
I'll roll.
Yeah.
Yes, DM.
So what am I rolling?
Literally just don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll.
God, 1.
10.
Okay.
Plus
I just want you to have the option to critically fail.
Okay.
You want the banana peel to be an option.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
The mop bucket that he had strategically placed.
Okay, so you're tying him up? Mm-hmm. Are you putting a gag on him, or?
Yeah, that's going to be a part of the tying up. Like I said,
I'm just making sure.
I'm cocooning him, and extra cloth is going in his mouth, but I'm making sure this fool can't wiggle.
And if he did have a mop bucket, I know I made a joke. We're going to all just shuffle him in his mop bucket into the janitor's closet with us.
Also, Jeremy, are you sure your subclass isn't BDSM?
You can't make a callback joke to a text you sent me.
Hey, I'm just saying I called it earlier.
All right, so we're in the janitor's closet. We've successfully kidnapped one man. What now? To the stairs?
Well, we need to look around the janitor's closet, see what's in here.
Key ring. You're so smart. Oh, did I ever tell you I love you? And I just give him a kiss on the forehead.
I blush a little bit.
And
I'm your brother. That's weird.
While they're looting, Alandi is going to check his corners. As in just like, make sure people aren't coming down the hall.
For sure. So while y'all are looting him, you're able to find a ring of keys that you can assume would just be standard janitor keys. They've got keys to the various rooms. Alandi, why don't you give me a perception check?
There it is. It's like 21.
21? Are you checking like from the janitor? Yeah, explain to me what you're doing.
Yes. So literally while they're like kind of checking his pockets and stuff and looking around the room, I've got the door like cracked enough to where I can kind of like stick my head out a little bit to see if people are coming from either direction.
Yeah.
Or actually, well, no, yeah, actually I would just need to look or I guess the stairs. Right. So I'd need to look both directions. But yeah, I'm literally just like, so I can close the door and like let them know someone's coming if that happens.
What I will say is with your really good roll, you can hear what sounds like at least one voice coming from the conference room. They don't seem like they're like nearing the door or like coming out necessarily. I mean, you obviously couldn't really know that, but like the voice isn't getting louder is I guess what I'm getting at. You don't hear anything from the other side basically.
Okay. So, but I only hear one person in the conference room?
As far as you can tell, you can like hear one person like muttering to themselves. Because remember, that's where they're sorting everything. So you can hear one person kind of like muttering to themselves.
While we're in the janitor's closet, kind of huddled around this wrapped man, I put my hand on both Carveth and Alandi's back and cast guidance. That's a cantrip.
Thank you.
Nice.
Cool.
Hey, so you know how I was talking about a fire earlier, and you brought up the very good point that a surface fire would not actually be a good idea? You know where it would be a good idea to set a fire to draw a bunch of people? The room where they're shooting all the loot they stole.
True.
That seems like a thing I would be very worried about as a thief if all of my loot was suddenly beginning to be on fire.
I mean, but that is assuming... I mean, we don't know that what you're looking for isn't in there.
That is true. And, you know, I think if we are doing a heist, the less crazy shit that happens, the better.
Yeah, typically heist movies save the crazy shit for the end of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
not that I know what a movie is.
I do agree with that sentiment, but I also agree with this fire. So why not a little bit of both? And I want to do an investigation for some kind of chemical in this here janitor's closet.
Yeah, give me a roll.
That's a 4.
You aren't able to discern whether any of these chemicals are flammable or not.
Okay.
So you just grab something.
A random bottle? Yeah.
Yep, you just grab something.
All right, cool.
Nice.
And if you try to use it at some point, I will make a roll to determine whether or not it's flammable.
Perfect. No, yeah, absolutely. I think we should make our way to the stairs unless you guys have another distraction tactic.
Well, Alandi mentioned that there's only one... he only hears one person in the conference room, correct?
Okay, well, Celinda, you stick around with our tied-up friend, and we can go check on that gentleman.
Okay.
Yeah?
I mean...
Sure,
No?
I mean,
I feel like there's no reason for her to stick.
Yeah,
He's very tied up.
Listen, I don't know much, but I've seen some old tattered stories about heists, and the one time you leave the guy tied up, he somehow jimmies to the thing he knows about that he can cut himself out with because we're not looking.
But look at this tiny man. Saying he's
I guess
tied
it's
up
an adorable
is a
little
gross
sausage. They're
He's
also
cocooned.
all trained. Hey, they're also all trained rogues. Every rogue has a knife.
He's a janitor.
The janitor doesn't necessarily have to be a rogue, no.
He's got a multi-tool.
Can I, like, take a look at the janitor and, like, see what kind of expressions he's making?
You can't, because he's cocooned in my rope. I've made that very clear. You see rope. When you look at him, you see a rope.
Oh my god, he's become the rope.
You know what? I can stay. I trust you guys. I can stay back and keep an eye on him if that's what you would prefer.
I mean,
No, Celinda. Let's leave our unattended person who's seen our faces here.
Anyway, Alondi's gonna creep and see, and open the conference room door a little bit to see what he can see.
You know, but how about this? Well,
I get the feeling God does not want us to go to the conference room, so let's go down the stairs.
So, no, hear me out. So, Celinda says, you know what? How about this? And she grabs her sword, and by the butt, she goes to hit the janitor on the head, trying to be cool and knock him out. But she misses and hits herself in the thigh, and then she says, "Ow! Ooh! You know what? You guys go check the conference room. Give me a second.
I'm going to the conference room," and I just storm out of the room. But then I'm gonna definitely stealth to the conference room.
Yeah, we'll
she rolled
all
a 1.
stealth to the conference room.
Oh, that's a 19 plus 2, 21.
Are we all stealthing?
I don't know what you're doing. I'm going to the conference room.
Yeah, I'm a stealth.
I got a 17.
That's not good. 6 plus.
My voice got high pitched when he got angry. I like that. Because I was like,
I got a 13.
All right. So the three of you stealth from the janitor's closet over to the conference room door. And since y'all got good stealth, do one of y'all, or I guess all of you could, want to investigate, try to like listen, peep under the doors, see if there's more than one people in there?
Yeah.
I'd like to peek if there's like a window of some sort.
Is it investigation?
Just crack the door a little.
Yeah, I'll crack the door a little and see if I can read their lips.
No, it's the crack underneath the door is what I was getting at.
Holy shit!
You can try to open it, but you gotta roll good.
21 for investigation.
Y'all can keep rolling, but Carveth, you can inform them that from what you could tell, it is just a single person in there sorting stuff.
Okay, gotcha. And I'll whisper that over to the other two, and I'll say, I'll whisper, there's only one. Do we want to just barge in and fucking murder this dude?
Quietly. Maybe we
keep in mind that this conference room is on the opposite side of the hall to the offices that were on this floor. So if anyone could hear you, they are pretty far away. And y'all, from Alondi's investigation check, he could tell that there wasn't like anyone nearby, like coming down the hallway.
Can I crack the door and fire off a crossbow shot at him?
Yeah. Well, we should
hold on.
Plan this
okay. I
so
know
that we
I was
all
a
go
very,
at once.
I know I was a very violent person earlier with the whole double homicide, but
I'm ready to kill.
I'm starting to feel a little bad about it. Can I just walk in and scare them into letting us tie them up? Even if I fail, no one will hear them scream. Then you can come in and murder them.
Perfect. Okay, I'll be waiting. I'm going to duck down by the door with my crossbow ready.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm just going to walk in, and Alondi's going to start talking and try to just intimidate this guy.
Hey, man, what are you doing?
Okay. So you open the door and walk in, and what you see is a gnome. Why did I say it like that? You see a gnome.
Is that a question mark? I don't know.
You see a gnome sorting through various items, doesn't even look up at you, just like kind of shrugs his shoulder and like acknowledges you. You could gather that it assumes that you are just someone who's supposed to be here.
Even though I'm not short?
They didn't look up.
Oh, in that case, if he's not looking up, hey, the boss sent me up here to grab that map. Is it still in here, or did it get moved to storage already?
You say this to the gnome. Once the gnome realizes you're asking it questions, it looks up at you and says, what? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Shoot him.
No, don't shoot him.
Shoot him immediately.
Don't shoot him.
Are you shooting him or no?
I'm gonna wait for Lonnie to give me a signal.
Yeah.
All right. To be fair, that was a bit of a stretch. Hello, Mr. Gnome. Can I get your name?
You want my name? What? Who are you? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be down here.
Okay, I need you to calm down first and foremost. I'm going to tell you two pieces
They have already started reaching for their weapon.
I'm shooting him.
No!
I'll run in as well.
I'm going to give a signal. You fucking psychopaths.
That is a 16.
All right. You hit. Sorry, I was.
Hell yeah.
Getting a sheet prepared.
Alandi is going to look down very sad. He was like, I had a whole plan.
I'm rushing in, and I'll like pat Alandi on the back as I run by.
Didn't even give me a chance to get started.
That's a whopping 3 damage.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
A whopping. I got a 1 on my d6.
All right. Then I want us to roll for initiative.
Okay. Tyler, how far do you think I can get in?
How far do I think you can get in there?
Yeah.
I don't think both of you could occupy the doorway at the same time. So if Bond stepped into the doorway to shoot, you couldn't run through at the exact same time.
Okay, that's fair.
So I'm going to say you haven't run through yet.
Okay, that's fair. We're doing initiative.
Right. Initiative.
14.
Alandi is choosing to go last.
Yeah, he is.
This goblin gets shot at and freaks out. And with its really high initiative roll, it turns around. Well, it was already facing y'all. It doesn't turn around. But it does make a charge at Alandi, and it swings its short sword at him. Oh, and rolls a dirty 20.
Oh, shit.
That hits for 4 damage.
Oh, shit.
And then next up is Bon.
Alrighty. I see him attack my brother. I'm like, hey, man, that crossbow bolt was supposed to kill you. You need to die faster. And I'm going to swing at him with my mace. That is 15 plus 2. That's 17.
That hits.
All right.
Now we've got Carveth.
Okay. So I'm going to run up next to him, and I'm just going to say, I'm sorry about this. And then I'll smack him with my bow staff.
All right.
Oh, my God, a 9.
You do not
I
hit.
rolled a 3.
Yeah, you do not hit.
So I shall spend a key point. Ooh.
First battle.
Yes, first key point.
Well, this is definitely a key battle against this gnome. Good idea.
Help.
To do flurry of blows. So I'm going to do 2 unarmed attacks.
All right.
So first one is a... Oh, that definitely hits. 17 plus 6, 23.
Yep.
Okay, and then the second one... Oh my god. I rolled a nat 1 for a 7.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Yikes.
Damn. Okay,
Don't even add if you get a nat 1.
Yeah.
So you get 1 hit.
Okay, got you. 5 damage.
Stop doing simple addition if you roll a 1. Never do it
All right.
again.
So you miss with your bow staff, and then you land a blow on the gnome. However, once you hit them, you kind of fall off balance, and you drop your bow staff. So you'll have to spend an action to pick it up next turn.
Okay.
That's your punishment for rolling a 1. However, it might not matter because this gnome does not look very good. Alandi?
Alandi is going to look at the gnome and look at his brothers and then goes, if you don't stop, I'm going to kill the next person who attacks anybody. And I'm going to do an intimidation against everyone in this room.
Okay.
How do we check against that?
I think it's just a straight roll, right?
Jeremy has to roll to intimidate us.
Oh, okay. But don't we get to roll against it to save?
Not for intimidate.
I did not roll well. I rolled and got 10 total.
You say this, and the gnome looks at you and says, "Fuck you!"
Then I stab him.
He's got a point.
Then you stab him. All right,
Yeah.
give me a roll.
A big number, over 20.
A big number.
Yeah, you hit.
Well, I didn't have I rolled.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah. All right, so that's going to be 5 piercing.
Describe to me the scene of you killing this innocent gnome.
Oh my god.
So as soon as he goes like, fuck you, I just pull out my short sword, sigh, and stab it through his fucking heart.
Oh my god.
It's like,
Just a shink.
and just like stroking his hair. I was trying not to kill. Good night.
Sweet prince.
And I just pull it out and just start very sadly
Definitely looking around
off.
this storage room of things they're sorting and looking for stuff to take.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, Bond, while we're kind of, and he's gonna start searching as well through all the piles.
Mm-hmm.
While we have this moment, a bit of a lull in our heist, some would say. Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
What the fuck is your problem?
What do you mean, what's my problem?
I go in to talk to one gnome. No one else is around. He was reaching
for his weapon.
I don't give a shit. It was a gnome. We killed him in 2 seconds.
This is coming from the same man. The same man who stepped into... No. I won't be hearing anything from you, and I just walked to a further part of the storage.
This is unbelievable.
I didn't find anything. I'm just too upset. I'm over there just kind of tossing stuff around. I rolled a 3 plus 2, so that's... No, 3 plus 0, so 3.
We rolling for investigation? I got a 15.
So,
no, sorry,
y'all,
14. I can't do math.
So you look around and you can't find the map. I mean, there's not really much really good here. They don't, like Celinda said, they don't keep their, like, the really valuable stuff they send straight away from here. You see a lot of, like, rudimentary weapons, some armor pieces.
Are there crates or boxes that they would store stuff that they are sorting through in here?
So it's basically all on a big conference table. It's basically all on a big conference table in the middle of the room, and it's kind of separated into piles. Can't really tell what the piles were for. Like, they're not labeled.
Fine. I'm going to take the dead dude's corpse and cover it. I'm taking his corpse and covering it with the stuff that's on this table, like making a big, new, messy pile.
Oh, my God. Before he does that, can I check the guy and see if he's got anything on him?
He does not.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a dagger. He'll probably a letter opener.
Give me a perception check.
All of us, or?
Yeah, all of you.
Ooh, okay.
22.
So, Alandi, you hear what sounds like a kerfuffle going on back outside the hallway.
I swear to God, if that janitor got out.
I knew he would. I called it.
Yeah, I'll rush over to see if I can, like, peek out and see what's happening.
All right. You peek out and you hear, you can't see, but you hear through the, like, inside the janitor's closet, like, things being thrown around and, like, it's a commotion. You don't, you can't tell, it doesn't sound like anyone else is responding to it yet, but there is a commotion going on that, might need to be stopped.
Right. I will sprint over there as fast as possible with my movement speed of 40.
You do that, you open the door, and you can see that the janitor, the porcine, has broken through the rope.
Oh my fucking God.
Yep.
They are pissed off. They have thrown, or it looks as if they'd thrown Celinda against the wall and was kind of just raging, and it turns and sees you opening the door. Hey everybody, it's me, Tyler DeSoto, your DM. I just thought I'd step in here for a moment to let you all know a few things. First, I want to thank Landon Gray for writing our theme music. We love it, and Landon has some awesome stuff that you could check out on his Instagram at create_lag. That's the number 8_lag. I also want to thank Jayla Jones for all of our artwork. She did an awesome job with not only our album art, but also designing each of the guys' characters. You can see that on our Instagram, and you can find more of Jayla's work on her Instagram at JaylaMadeJones or on her portfolio site, jaylajones.squarespace.com. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at WanderfulPod, and if you tweet using the hashtag WanderfulPod, then we may use your name in the show, whether it be naming a character after you or something like that. We're planning on adding a shop mechanic to the show, so if you have any fun ideas for items that I could sell to the characters, just send them in an email to wanderfulpod@gmail.com. They can be funny, serious, or whatever you think would be interesting. Also, don't forget to leave us a review on iTunes, or whatever platform you're listening on. That's one of the best things that you can do to help us grow. The other is obviously to share. If you're enjoying the show, tell your friends, your D&D group, your mom, the pizza guy, whoever feels right. Anyway, we appreciate you taking the time to listen to our nonsense. Let's get back to the show. What are you doing?
I'm going to literally just like punch the absolute fucking shit out of this dude. I'm just gonna do unarmed strike.
All right.
Oh my god, that's going to jail. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh boy,
you've rolled so many nat 1s. You've only had to roll like twice in this episode.
I know. I set that dice aside. That one's gone for the night.
You run in to punch the janitor, and you miss, and you provide the janitor an opportunity to punch you.
Okay.
Oh boy. Is this the same initiative?
They roll no, because it's a new battle.
Oh, here we go.
It rolls a 15.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That hits, yeah.
And it just punched you as well. So it hits you for 5 damage.
Okay. I am going to cast with my reaction.
Okay.
Hellish Rebuke.
All right. How does that work again?
All right. So casting time, 1 reaction, which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see. So they have to make a let me see, dexterity saving throw. And they are trying to save an 11.
They roll a 7.
A 7? Okay, so they just take full damage.
Yep.
So that's 2d10.
Jesus. It's about to smell like bacon in that janitor's closet.
Oh, yeah. That is 3 and... Oh, my fucking God. 1. So 4. 4 damage. God damn it, dude.
The pig person looks at you, having just been lightly toasted, and says, "More like hellish rebuke, am I right?"
Oh, my God.
And now let's roll for initiative.
I got an 11.
I got a 9.
17.
All right, Alandi. So, just to set the scene real quick, Carveth has opened the door and stepped into the janitor's closet. The other 2 of you are still in the hallway, so you don't really have a direct line of sight at the pig person. You could also enter this closet. I mean, it's not a huge closet, but it's not like a tiny little... So, I mean, you could all fit in there. I don't know how ideal the circumstances are for fighting in there, but, just so you can,
All right. Then I am going to run in there and just, without a single word, I'm just going to take my 2 short swords and try to stab him with both of them. Oof, the first one's definitely going to miss. I mean, unless a 10 hits.
No.
And the other one's a dirty 20, so I'm hoping that hits.
Yes.
Oh, sweet. So that will be 9 piercing damage. Or, yes, 9 piercing damage.
So you miss with your first dagger, and you stab into him with the other one. He then turns to you, who just stabbed him, and
fair.
grabs the wrench from his waistband.
Oh, my God.
And swings it down at you. Oh, my God. He goes to swing his wrench down at you and misses completely, falling over prone. So he is prone. Next up in the order is Carveth.
Okay. I will just smack him with my quarterstaff. Oh, please, dear God. Okay. 15?
15 hits.
Hell yeah. Oh, my God. Another fucking 1, dude.
Oh, my God,
So
man.
5 points of damage. And I will take 1 unarmed strike.
All right.
I'm not going to spend a bonus action for it. A 9.
9 does not hit.
We're rolling
so Bon,
hot.
you can see an interesting back and forth going on in there. What do you choose to do?
Squeeze into the doorway, bud.
I think I'm still kind of flustered by the interaction that me and Alandi had too, so I think I just push my way in, and I don't even do an attack. I'm just going to use Wrath of the Storm.
All right.
Wait, what? What does that do?
It doesn't. I don't think y'all are affected by it.
I feel like I should be.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I can I guess, specify. I'm going in there and I'm just pick him up by his damn collar and yelling lightning into his face.
He fails.
Wow. Got Matt's curse. That's a 1 for the first one. That's
oh my god.
And that's 5 total as I just...
Well, thanks to the accompaniment of your cat, you murder this pig man and he falls over dead. That's 2 murders you guys have committed. Good job.
No, that's 3 because Alandi killed someone on his way in here.
It was 4. There were 2.
We're at 4 right now.
Rack them up.
Also, not to mention all of that, and y'all gained no information.
We certainly didn't.
So, what was there anything in there? What did you find? What you were looking for?
No, there
Certainly
wasn't
did
fucking
not.
shit.
Well, then it must be in storage.
It would seem that they've moved things. Yes, exactly where I was going. I say we head to the stairs. This first floor, a wash. We're gonna start over fresh on the middle, on the bottom. This floor was a wash. We're gonna start over hot and fresh on the bottom floor.
I can get behind that.
I can get behind. Here we go. All right, everybody. Hey, group huddle.
Okay.
It was a bit hectic out there. We got a little antsy. I don't want no hard feelings, and I'm just rubbing people's back. And I also rub Celinda's back. You're gonna help out too as I cast guidance on her.
I forgot about my guidance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? 1d4 on attacks and
guidance
saves?
wouldn't help a 1.
1d4 on ability checks and saves.
Okay, gotcha.
This isn't against anyone in general. If we come into a situation where we can get one person, I think it would be advantageous of us to get information instead of just murdering them.
That, my friend, is what the second janitor's closet is for, and I push them out of this one.
And we stealth down the stairs for attempt number 2 at the perfect heist.
That's a 13.
Oh my god, holy shit. Okay. 27.
14.
The 3 of you come down the stairs, or the 4 of you, sorry, and I assume Carveth's still leading with his really good roll.
Mm-hmm.
So Carveth knows that the janitor's closet will be just to the left of the entry from the stairs, but he also, well, I assume he remembers because of the map that janitor's closet comes up just before a hallway that leads to security. Correct. So you can get into the janitor's closet without security seeing you. But if y'all had rolled a bad stealth check there, I would have, So y'all get into that janitor's closet. What's up?
So we're definitely gonna check around, see if there's anything interesting in here, anything that we can use.
I mean, it's the same thing.
It's the same exact thing. Are there any more keys in here?
Well, no, because the janitor had the keys.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. Celinda, how many janitors work in this place?
Only one at a time.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
Cool.
Well, okay, cool.
We have a few. I don't know when shifts change or anything like that, but only one works at a time.
Fuck, that would be... That sounds like that needs to be important information. I mean, if hindsight,
if only there was a records room nearby where they would keep that kind of documentation.
Yeah, a place where they would document where all their employees came in and out,
For sure.
Oh, you mean like records?
Yes. Oh, did you come up with that on your own? You're so smart.
Was that on the map? I didn't read that.
Yeah, is there a room here nearby for that? I mean...
Now that we're done shitting on Carveth.
You were done? I had more, but we can stop there.
Oh, no, I feel like we should. We just had that whole powwow about not...
No, you're right. This was fresh slate.
What's your plan for getting through security?
What's a plan?
That's a great question. I have no fucking idea.
I want to peek around the corner to see what security looks like exactly.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
16.
16?
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
So you are able to just barely peek around the corner and see that at the end of the hallway, maybe about, 20 feet, there is a desk on the left-hand side of the hallway with a person sitting at it looking down at their piece of paper. And to the right of the desk is a big enough entrance for someone to walk by. And then just past security, another 10, 15 feet is the door to the records room.
But the desk, unless I'm misunderstanding, the desk is built into the side of the wall.
It's jutting out from the left side. So it blocks basically like 2/3 of the walkway.
All right. Would it be possible to crawl in a way that they wouldn't be able to see me?
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say yes, because you rolled a 16. You're pretty close. They're not like they're looking down at their papers. I'm gonna say yeah.
Fuck yes. So just to make it to where it kind of makes sense, because if I'm understanding where their vision would be, I would like be on the back wall, like on the same wall they're at, up until I got close, and then I would start crawling. That way there was never a point where I was like in their line of sight. And it makes sense in my head. Okay. Then I am going to be like, I'm going to put my finger up to my mouth to be like indicate silent and follow me. And I'm going to stealth.
Oh,
and
they're all gonna stealth with you? Okay, I need new stealth checks from everybody.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Brothers.
Ooh.
All right.
So it's a 19.
19 for me as well.
Hey.
Wow. Well, let's see if Celinda can follow that up.
Oh my fucking god.
Before she goes, I will waste a spell slot
Oh yeah,
on this
no, we
bitch.
don't need Celinda to come.
Are you positive? Celinda, why don't you hang back?
But
Celinda, I get it. You got beat up by a tied up tiny pig. I don't think we need your skill set right now.
It
Celinda.
broke through your ropes. I don't know what
Yes,
you got.
the ropes
Shitty
I
ropes.
warned you. Yes, the ropes I warned you he would break through. I already got a 19. I'm whisperedly yelling at her.
All right, fine. I'll stay back again, but I am coming into the treasure room.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
You can be our point man if you want.
Yeah, stay a lookout on the door and give us the signal, like a butterfly or like a caw or something, you know?
Don't caw.
Well, I won't do that.
Building.
I won't do that.
Say like mole sound or
Just get the fuck out of here. Just go.
All right.
Okay, so
All right, we're crawling.
So the three of you crawl along the side. So is your goal to crawl all the way to the door?
Yeah, ideally.
Without being detected?
Ideally, yes.
Y'all got 19s and a 16, is that correct?
How we wouldn't be detected if there was a thick layer of fog.
I beg of you.
I really struggle to believe that once you got onto his side of the table that he wouldn't see you.
Oh wait, I think I'm misunderstanding. Is the desk facing forward? I thought the desk was facing like sideways, like going along.
I said it's jutting out of the side of the hallway, blocking 2/3 of the hallway.
So he's looking like towards us. The desk is facing towards us.
Yes.
Well then how would I be able to crawl to him then?
Fog not sounding like a bad idea now, huh?
Well, I said if you rolled good enough, and I mean y'all rolled a successful thing. He's paying attention to his own papers. The other guy didn't even notice that you weren't someone he knew earlier.
That's fair. I'll take it.
At least the closest one to where we're crawling from. You know, I keep getting poo-pooed on trying to do things that might help.
We can't talk to each other right now, so we couldn't stop you.
All right.
No.
So y'all are crawling past, and y'all get up to the desk, and y'all round around the right. And you know what? I'm not gonna pretend like y'all didn't roll good. He doesn't notice y'all roll right on past him. This dude's bad at his job. You know what?
Can I like peek up to see if he's like actually looking at papers or if he's sleeping?
Go for it.
Okay. So
you're just looking up at him?
Yeah, I'm just looking up at him.
You don't need to perceive.
Yeah. Roll and investigate.
Investigate? Okay. 18.
You notice that his eyelids are just drawn on eyeballs.
That's fucking hilarious.
So y'all enter into the records room.
As soon as we get in, I'm going to turn to my brothers and go, that like crazy shouldn't have worked, but I appreciate the fact that you guys went with me there.
Yeah, I know. That was a lot easier than I expected.
Yeah, I just really appreciate the support there.
And I'm assuming we're all whispering, but I'm like, that guy is asleep.
Yeah.
We could have walked.
That would make sense.
Okay, so y'all are in the records room, and basically what you see is just a lot of like file cabinets. They're all labeled. Honestly, you could probably find whatever you're looking for. What is it specifically you're looking for?
Okay, I'm going straight to janitor schedule.
All right. So that would be under like employee scheduling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look for a file that's like prison or like new recruit kind of adjacent, like something to do with like a log of like people who didn't die from the trap that we fell on.
You could yes. So let me start with Carveth. Carveth, you find the employee schedule and you see that the shift change isn't for another hour. So I mean, You've got a bit of a time limit, but you've got time. Yeah. You're not about to run into this guy.
Okay, gotcha.
Not to assume their gender.
Yeah. I'll let them know, like, hey guys, we have 1 hour until we have to kill another fucking janitor.
And then just to preface, Alande is going to be looking to see when the next rotation of like actual guards and stuff. I'm not sure if that would be on the same document that he was looking at.
It would probably be in the same file, maybe not on the same document.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like schedule of like the conference room, yeah.
I'm gonna say that all of the shifts change at in 1 hour.
Okay.
So they're basically gonna be relieved of duty in an hour.
Got it. Well, they've already been relieved of duty permanently.
Well, true. Some of them have. Too many of them. So
a whole lot, really.
So, Bon, you are searching for any sort of information that might pertain
like prisoner manifest
to,
or like a ransom manifest or something.
Yes, and you find actually not even in one of the file cabinets, but on top is a basket that's labeled new documents. Celinda told you that they heard that there was a new captive captured earlier this morning. So you look in there and you find what basically says that a robed man was beaten and captured and is being held in the bottommost office. Okay. And that is the one right by storage. So you find out that, but you also see on the same document, it says that his possessions were taken straight to storage, which y'all know because you checked the conference room. But his possessions were taken straight to storage, all of them.
Okay.
Does it have like a label as to where his specific stuff would be?
No.
I'm trying to confirm as much as possible.
Yes.
But like, I think I would walk over to the tables or the file cabinets where Alande and Carveth are and just kind of elbow Alande and just point the paper at him.
While y'all are in here, is there anything else y'all are wanting to check out? Any other information or?
I'll check. You know what? Any scrolls?
Scrolls
like scrolls or books of some kind, like they would keep in this area, like not necessarily.
No, that wouldn't be
records.
Not in, it's not like a library.
I just remembered. Yeah.
Where are the people who are currently on shift stationed?
That's good.
Okay, so you find in the employee schedule file, you can basically see that it lists 1 security guard guarding records, 2 security guards guarding storage. It tells you that the janitor was working. It lists a few people who are off currently, which it doesn't state whether they would be here, whether they would be elsewhere. It says that there is a handful, maybe like 7 or 8 employees off on mission or just, doing whatever it is they do for work. It doesn't say anything about the boss. He's not listed on the employee schedule. As far as you can tell, there's only the 3 security guards, the janitor, and some people off who could be on base. Oh, sorry. And the person from the conference room who you killed.
I have something I do want to check as well. Is there any information specifically on Celinda and bees?
So, you continue through the employee file cabinet, and you find a document on Celinda, and it gives a somewhat brief biography of who she is. She's a halfling woman. She joined the clan a few years ago. She's been more or less a really effective member of the group. But you see, she is currently listed as suspended. Under reason why, it basically says suspended, interfered with clan objective.
Okay, gotcha.
It doesn't say like fired or anything. It says suspended.
Mm-hmm. Suspended. Okay. And anything on bees?
Yeah. So you find a file marked external personnel, and you find a document on bees. It basically similar to what Bond saw about the Acolyte. You see a file says person found, person beaten and captured, possessions moved straight to storage. It doesn't really give you any information on this person. That's all that they have on bees.
Before we leave, is there a list of like any affiliated other like guild like clusters or like groups?
What is their dental plan?
No, like is there a west side?
Oh no, that's what I'm asking. It's separate.
You're not able to find any documents that seem to point to there being a second or any other branches of this clan. Mm-hmm. Not to say that there isn't, but you can't find any record of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so is there anything regarding like a list of items that are in storage or like or something, or a ledger or something that like has like where the items are located in storage, because we don't really know how big storage is. So.
You know, that's something that would be in a records room, huh? Never even thought about that. Yeah, so you're able to find a inventory file.
Okay.
It doesn't specifically state where in storage they are.
Yeah, but just
for whatever reason
list
that you can't discern yet. You're able to find a certain amount of money, a bunch of random weapons, a lot of, honestly, not a whole lot of really interesting stuff. As Celinda's kind of hinted at, the whole clan isn't doing too great. So you're able to see like some money, some weapons, some pretty garbage armor, and you do see you see a cleric's robes, some jewelry. It doesn't say that it's magical in any sort or anything like that. You do see a map listed. And you see it lists under each item. It does list where they got it from,
where it came from.
Yeah. So under all the cleric stuff, it said like it hyphens and says they would have labeled this cleric because I'm sure they didn't get his name. They would have just labeled him as a number or something. And you also see labeled under the same label that Bees' sheet was on. You see just a empty bag listed under his possessions.
Empty bag?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket that sheet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look over to the other guys and I'll just say, do you guys think we need anything else? I think we're pretty much good here. I'm good here.
No, I think stealth out and on our way to storage. Yeah.
Yes. Let's.
All right.
So I
all
guess
three of you.
We'll stealth out.
Yes, all three of you need to give me good rolls to not get noticed by the security guard on the way back.
Got you.
Hell yeah.
16.
Don't forget D4s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Dirty
okay.
20.
Let's see.
21. Yeah, I got a 26.
Okay, all y'all sneak right past this guard. I'm here for it.
I'm just gonna walk past.
Yeah, all three of y'all just walk right on past and go right up into the janitor's closet. And you see Celinda, and she greets you like, "Oh, wow, that was very impressive. I didn't expect that to go as smoothly as it did."
Hey, neither to us.
Did you find out anything? Any good information?
I'll pull out the list of items seized, and I'll point down to B's name where it says empty bag. Does this look familiar for what you're looking for?
Yes, that's exactly what we're looking for. Thank you.
What? An empty bag?
It's not our fault.
Let us retrieve it, and if bees should want to share their information with you, then that's their prerogative. I don't want to speak on their behalf.
To be fair, this is quite literally not our bag.
Yeah.
He's right, you know.
Yep. So I think we should proceed to the next stairs.
And as promised, lead the way.
Yes. So.
Well, hold up.
Well,
so looking at the map, the stairs from the middle floor to the bottom floor are on the opposite side of the hallway. Yeah. So you're going to have to walk past all of the bedrooms.
All those office. Yeah. Oh, yeah, bedrooms. Yeah.
No, they're bedrooms on this floor.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to need stealth checks from everyone. You're also welcome to, like, investigate if you want to be extra sneaky around anything. Like,
yeah, I'm sure we'll sneak to that corner, to the top right, and then we'll look down the hallway to make sure that there's like nothing crazy happening.
Okay.
And then we'll proceed as long as everything's clear.
Okay.
To the stairs on the other side. So, stealth again.
Alrighty. That's 18.
19.
These rolls for non-combat
14.
things, where are they at for the combat?
Ooh. And Celinda rolled a dirty 20.
Ooh,
hey,
hell
look
yeah.
Look at us doing well.
So all four of you round the corner, and there's no one in the hallway. Similar to the other floors, you can see from your maps, there's 4 doors on either side. And y'all slip down the hallway. You can hear snores coming from one of the rooms, and y'all carry on to the stairs.
Yeah.
Good deal. Yep.
Cool.
All right. Now
we're done causing problems, and we don't need to.
Hey, hopefully. So you get down to the bottom floor, and you can see down the hallway once again that there is nobody in the hallway. I'm not gonna make you roll again. You don't have to roll another investigation check for the same. Stealth check for the same thing. The 4 of you sneak down this hallway, and you round the corner. Once again, no one just wandering the hallway, but you do walk past the boss's door. The boss's office door is pretty much the same as all the other ones, but it does have a window that you can peer in, or could be peered out of into the hallway. Y'all can sneak past really easily unless one of you wants to try to peer in.
Nope.
No.
I assume not, but I want to give you the option.
Nope. We've learned our lesson. It took us a couple lessons, but it's solidified. Not all of us learned the lesson.
No, I want to peer in, but I don't know. I feel
no, do it. If Bond would do it, we're not going to notice because we'd be crawling in front of you.
I think I would just like tap my forehead and my eyes blink for a second, and then I have cat-like eyes as I cast Enhance Ability.
Ooh.
And I give myself cat-like grace, which gives me a bonus or advantage on dexterity checks.
All right.
And I'm kind of wanting to investigate up in that business to see if... Well, not investigate, I guess. This would be stealth, trying not to be seen, right? Because I'm trying to just peer in.
Yes. This is a separate stealth check.
That's a lot better than a 7. That's 17 plus 2. That's a 19.
Damn.
All right, so...
I just want to see what I can see when I peer in.
So you peer in through the door, and you can see, sitting at a desk, their...
Is it a comically large desk with a comically small man?
No, but their face
Damn it.
and torso are obscured by some books and documents on the desk, and they're holding up a book in front of them, reading something. You can't see their face or torso, but you can see the fingers holding the book appear to be scaly.
Did I recognize any words on the book?
No. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like there's not like
I only speak Common and Primordial.
They are
those two languages.
They are
I
in common.
only speak Primordial.
They are in common. Yes.
Okay. Is it just a random?
It's a marketing book. I don't know. It's a Bible. I don't know.
A marketing book.
It's a Bible.
It's a book that's labeled "How to Read."
Yeah,
it's
a book.
Multi-tower marketing.
No, it's a book on how to catch your prey by Shark Cuban.
Is that a reference to Shark Tank and Mark Cuban of Shark Tank fame? Good. Anyway,
all right, now we're all here for what's in the third janitor's closet. I mean,
so we go in the third janitor's closet for sure.
There is nothing in the third janitor's closet except for what you've already seen in the other ones.
I just kind of relay to them. Yeah, there's a big scaly. Well, I say big. I'm not necessarily sure. It might have been a normal book in a small man's hands, but they were scaly hands.
So, what is our plan for getting past 2 security checkpoints? I know currently we only have to get past 1, but I'm assuming you guys want to fucking roast this acolyte guy, right? I mean,
water gentleman, yes, but that comes later. I feel like
Mr. Wet.
I feel like I've really grown as a person in the last 2 floors. And
in the last 2 killings?
The last 2 floors.
Okay.
Just the going up and down the different stairs. And I'd like to think that we should, at the very least, get Celinda out of our hair. I mean, help Celinda and Bees with their thing. And then we kill him. No offense, Celinda. It's just, you've got no skin in that sort of...
It's fine. For sure.
Not to pigeonhole you or anything. You could speak up, I do. This is a definite vengeance quest.
I understand. I've had my fair share of vengeance quests.
So what's the plan for the storage?
If there are 2 security things, that's twice the sleepy boys.
I doubt that these guys are sleeping. I mean,
they're close
the boss
to their boss
is right there.
Yeah.
Y'all could try to peek around the corner again, stealth, scope out the scene, because you're assuming that the security's the same here.
Yeah, I'll do the stealth peek.
All right, Carveth, give me a good roll.
I have good stealth. Yep. All right, come on, dice, don't fuck me now. Ooh, okay. 13 plus 8, 21.
All right, so Carveth, you peek around the corner, and the scene's a little different here. There's no desks. It's 2 goblins on either side of the door, just standing facing forward, not facing down the hallway towards you, facing opposite forward. The door.
And is that 4 total or 1 on either side?
Did I say 4 goblins?
No, you said 2 on either side.
Oh, each of them is on either side. I'm saying.
Okay, got you. Yeah, that's why I was making the clarification. Okay, gotcha. So I'll peek around, and then I'll kind of go back into the janitor's closet, and then relay the information to everybody else. There's 2 goblins. I think we already knew that from the records room. I definitely didn't forget. But there are no desks. They're definitely awake, and they're on either side of the storage, and they're just peering out. So what the fuck are we going to do? I'll look over to Celinda. Celinda, do you have any ideas on this matter? I mean, we could really use some help. I know you've been kind of put on the wayside in this, and I don't think that we are letting you truly show all of your colors, and I think you could really help here. So what do you think?
I get it. You can't do it. I get it. Let me remind you.
Okay.
The way I want Celinda to work is I want you to basically come up with an idea and ask her if that will work. So even if it's gotcha. If you're I want to make a portal that lands us in there, you know what I mean? I want you to come up with something.
I still have that bottle. You guys want to light these goblins up?
Absolutely fucking not.
I can't wait to find out if that's flammable or not.
I know, right? Me too. I'm on tender hooks.
Elon, what do you have? I mean, with you, you've had some good ideas. I think we've just not been as supportive as we need to be. So you have good ideas usually. What do you think?
So to be completely fair, I had a terrible idea that worked really well. I'm aware of that. I don't have a justification for why. I've been working on trying to refine my skills, and there is something I could potentially do, but like it's one of those things where it's either gonna work or it's gonna cause things to go very bad very quickly. Like there's not gonna be an in-between situation.
Are we stealthing or are we fighting?
I mean, we've been stealthing pretty good, but I mean, they're literally just standing there. I mean, I don't know how to stealth around that.
Real quick. We don't have to. You know what? I'm through playing these damn games. Are they would you say they're 20 feet away from us, Tyler?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
I will say the first one is, the second one is further.
Okay, well, above the one that is within that range's head, a storm cloud forms and a lightning bolt stretches out comically slow and reveals a sword made entirely of lightning as I cast spiritual weapon above his head.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
I don't think it makes any sound, so they wouldn't notice that there's just a fucking lightning sword. Stop.
And so just... Like
hold up real quick. I feel like if this is a lightning sword, it will be luminous.
I don't care if he hears it or not, because it's coming down.
I'm rolling a perception check for them just to see, or for the other one rather.
Oh my god!
To potentially notice it
please
for
roll
me.
A 1.
So this lightning bolt sword forms above the closest guard to you, and the other one notices a flashing light to his left, and he turns to see precarious lightning bolt forming above his friend, but he is unable to alert them in time before what happens.
I'm gonna make an attack with it.
All right, what you got?
That is a 14 plus 5.
Make
sure. My spell attack.
Make sure to roll again, because if an enemy doesn't know an attack is coming, you have advantage.
Oh, shit.
That's a lot better. That's a 19 plus 5. That's 24 to hit.
All right. That does hit, obviously.
All right. And he's going to take 1d8 lightning damage from this baby. So that's 8.
Hell yeah.
As the sword just, you see it cresting out, and then like a lightning bolt want to do, it just bolts down and just strikes him in the top of the head.
It doesn't make that noise, though, right?
No, it doesn't make the noise. I'm just... That was
okay.
for me, for Kyle. And then after it strikes him, it just kind of whips around in front of them, and it's teetering.
For the je ne sais quoi.
So the other goblin sees this and is freaked out, but it doesn't know what to think. It draws its weapon and tries to swing his short sword at your sword, just from pure bewilderment, and just isn't sure what to make of it. It almost seems like this goblin thinks that there's an invisible attacker holding the sword and is trying to attack that.
Oh my god.
Obviously, it doesn't do anything, so it's still your turn. Neither of them have any idea what's going on.
Oh, sweet. Well, then, with like a regular action, I guess I'll just pop him with my crossbow.
Which one?
The same one I'm attacking. I'm focus firing this fool.
All right, go for it.
All right. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
That does hit.
Hell yeah. And that's going to be a d6 plus 2. That's 5 again on him.
So you shoot a crossbow bolt at this same goblin who stumbles forward in pain. And at this point, both of the goblins notice you because obviously...
And I just kind of give him a dainty wave. Hi, boys.
And then the goblin who had noticed the sword, pulls out its short bow, and tries to fire around at you.
Alrighty.
Oh my god! How many ones can I roll? Holy shit! It literally tries to shoot you with its short bow, but accidentally lets go of the hand holding the wood, not the string, and knocks itself in the face. And now we're gonna roll for initiative.
Hell yeah!
Can we call this particular episode Ocean's -1?
Yes.
A series of failures.
Dude, yes. Oh my god! I just rolled another nat 1.
12.
5 for me.
Okay, no, that isn't. So that's 11.
Okay, so the goblin who has not been damaged yet, who just royally screwed shooting a bow, now attempts to shoot you again, Bon.
Okay.
And oof, that is a 19 plus 3, so that hits.
Damn.
Hits you for 3 piercing damage.
You doing something, Matt? Or
Yeah. So Tyler, would you say I'm close enough to deflect a missile?
Can you deflect a missile aimed at someone else?
I think so. You can use your reaction to deflect or catch. Oh, when okay, never mind. It's when I'm.
Oh no.
Yeah,
You wouldn't have a reaction here, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you take 3 piercing damage.
Owie. My bones.
All right. Next is Alandi.
All right. So he's just gonna turn to Bon. All right, old-fashioned did this, and he's gonna pull out his 2 daggers and throw them at the already injured goblin. Would I still have advantage since he doesn't know about me?
No, I think they're aware that there are people rounding the corner to attack them. I don't think you would.
Okay, no, that's fine. That is insane. I rolled a 2 twice.
Oh.
Well,
I rolled a 3 twice earlier. I know your pain.
So I threw both of my daggers, and they didn't.
And they didn't.
okay, so next is that goblin's turn. So it is in a last-ditch attempt going to attempt to run up at Bon and swing at him with his.
He's really mad at me.
Yeah, with his short sword. And that is a 14.
A 14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Ooh. He just glints off your armor.
Since he's within 5 feet and he tried to hit me with that attack, I'm going to go ahead and need him to make a dex save for me.
For what?
For my Wrath of the Storm.
Is this something that's going to make a lot of noise?
I mean, let's see. This is a reaction. This is a creature. I'm assuming this would make noise.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that makes noise.
Yeah. Because I'll you know what? I'm gonna put some stank on it too, make it thunder damage instead.
All right,
of lightning.
you said a dex save.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Ah, shit. We're about to
That
fight the boss.
is 14.
Oh, 14 just saves.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna take half damage of this roll. That is shit. That is 9, so he takes 5.
Takes 5.
Damn.
Or 4,
All right.
depending
You
on how you round.
shock this goblin, and it screams, but its screams are masked by the loud booming thunder that you used to murder this goblin who's now dead.
That was just a reaction on his turn. It's not even my turn yet.
Oh, for sure. And that's all great and all. Can I get a perception check from the 3 of you? Well, I guess the 4 of us, because Celinda's here.
All right, that's a whopping 14.
15.
12.
All right, so I'm going to say that Bon and Alandi, you hear what sounds like rustling from the boss's office behind you. Nobody has exited that room yet, but you hear new rustling noises.
In response to the rustling noises from that boss's office, I want to shift the spiritual weapon 20 feet towards that door.
So you would...
Well, that
20
would be...
feet from where it was would be about where you are.
Yeah, because we're in the middle of a corner right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't moved. You're
but
right.
it is your turn, Bon.
Oh, perfect. I still have a couple spell slots, and we're about to get in trouble with that man. The man is coming. Can I run back to that door and see him?
I mean, sure.
You can look at him through the glass.
Yeah, because I'm going to cast Hold Person on his ass.
What do they have to get?
13.
That is a 17.
Aw, shit.
They continue to walk towards the door. You would have to have seen them, right?
Yeah, because I looked through the glass.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
So they see you and don't even flinch, just continues walking towards the door.
Oh, fucking shit, dude. We're about to die.
Well,
shit.
You know what? He doesn't even have to make it to his door. Because I'm going to kick the door open.
All right. You kick the door open.
And
Do you get
Kyle,
to do another thing?
I think you're out of stuff. You moved.
Your
cast
turn's
a spell.
over.
No, I did a spell, which Hold Person is a action or bonus action? It counts as one action. I still have a bonus action.
Yeah, so you can do something with your spectral weapon, but that's it.
Shit, you're right. Well, then I'm going to move it right to as close to the door near me as possible, then I guess.
So I would say it moves back to where y'all were standing. So it's like, I don't know, 5 feet to your right.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fine.
So you kicked the door open?
Yeah.
All right, so Carveth, you're up. I'm not rolling for initiative for him yet.
Well, I guess I should go finish off this goblin. There's still one more, right, that hasn't been damaged? Can I get over to him with 40 feet of movement?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to run up against him, and I'm going to smack him with my quarterstaff.
All right.
Not going to roll bad. Going to roll real good. Ooh, okay. That is a dirty 20.
All right, that hits.
Okay. 6 damage.
All right.
And then I am going to... I'm just going to make an unarmed attack. 18
Yep.
to hit. Ooh, 8 damage with my unarmed attack.
So you hit this goblin and you knock him to his knees. He is not dead, but he is on his knees, bloody from the mouth, not looking good. So now we're back to the top of the order. Before we continue combat, the kobold. He's a kobold. He walks up to Bon and greets him. Who are you and what are you doing in my den?
Oh, wow. Well-mannered. Hello. We're here for a prisoner you have.
Wait, you're here to take something that I have?
No, not to take at all. We won't be taking him
Oh,
anywhere.
then, so what? That's not a complete thought.
We just need to have a little chat with the prisoner, so...
Oh, how about no?
I thought as much, and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave and just clap right in his face.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna clap right in his face with the Thunder
How does that work
Wave.
again?
Let's see.
Well, it's gonna fuck up his books.
A wave of thunder's force sweeps each creature in a 15-foot cube originated from me.
Everyone's getting hit except for Carveth and that goblin.
No.
You said a 15-foot cube.
No, but he didn't come out of his office, did he not? I'm reaching into his office where he is and clapping into the office.
But it's a 15-foot cube, right?
But is it not from the origin point of me, like where I'm at in the doorway?
Yeah, so for the cube spells, typically even for the ones like this,
is it just out from me?
No. So if it says centered on you, then it would be centered on you. But normally, if it's just cube, then you're one of the sides of the cube, basically. Like, so it'd be you forward. That's traditionally how the spell works. But if you don't think that makes sense for it to work that way, then that's totally fine.
That's fine then.
I want the wall to, at the very least, be out of the door
Yeah.
of the cube, and then the rest of the cube is focused into his office. I'm trying to blow that bitch.
So he has to roll a check.
A constitution check for him.
He's good at that.
Oh,
Ooh, he's very good with a 21.
Oh,
okay, that's
shit.
safe, so he only takes half damage then? That would be... He takes 5 again. As I clap in just a thunderous boom in his office, and just everything goes flying.
This kobold doesn't even flinch at it. He looks at you and does the anime neck crack thing.
Yep. Oh boy, I'm about to get hurt.
Turn around and there's gonna be a U-shaped hole in the wall.
We're gonna start the initiative back at the top again. Up first is that goblin who is on his knee. He's going to muster all of his strength to stand up and just try to get one little stab at Carveth. And a 14.
That just hits.
Oh, it just hits.
That's my armor class.
With his final breath, he deals 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
Poor guy's just coming to work.
All right, up next is the boss. Look, you broke into my place and you were rude. No, and he pulls a trident from behind his back and tries to impale you, Bon.
Oh, fuck.
And that is a 15 to hit.
15 is my armor class. Does that mean it hits or does it not?
Then it does not,
hits.
correct?
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know your rule. I can't. Do you want it? If it's exactly your armor class, I think technically it hits in D&D.
Yeah. I mean, my armor class was 14 and you rolled a 14.
We talked about... Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
I mean, I don't know 100%, but...
I think in a previous episode, we had this discussion and we said it didn't hit. But if I just said it hit Matt, then I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, for here
and I don't want to hear
if it's your armor class, then you hit.
It hits.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it in the comments. I don't want to get an email. I don't want to get anything. All I want to get is Bond's blood.
Oh shit.
That is a 7 piercing damage.
Oh
That's
shit.
not that bad. I mean, it hurts.
Yeah, that definitely hurts.
I mean, that's like a third of your health.
Hey, you know, Bond definitely looks shocked by that hit. He's like, oh, okay. Oh, this man's here to play for real, not for play.
For play.
Yeah. Well, next
and as he
in
does
the
that,
order,
though, as he does that, though, I'm going to go ahead and need him to make me a dexterity save real quick.
For what?
For my final use of Wrath of the Storm, baby.
Oh, you had multiple of that?
Yeah. You have 3 until a long rest.
14?
All right, so he's going to take half damage from it. Here comes... That's 13 halved, so...
Oh, shit. That's 6?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he takes 6 as soon as he stabs me, like, in my shock, I just kind of, like, discharge electricity.
All right.
Good pun.
Next in the order is Alandi.
In your shock. I'm not sure if that was clear.
Oh no, I know.
Okay, it's just no one laughed, so I wasn't sure if maybe
Jeremy,
just everybody missed it or. Okay, just making sure.
Alandi.
Alandi is going to run at the goblins and draw his...
There's only one left.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that really was his final breath. Okay.
Well, I mean, he's not dead. No. The other one was already killed by Bon. This one, on his deathbed, he attacked Carveth. It's still alive, but...
Oh. I'm an idiot. I think I just totally misunderstood. Okay, in that case, I'm not going to run towards the goblin, because that seems handled. I'm going to run at the big scary man with my...
He's not a big scary man. Everyone here has been, since the beginning, a very tiny person.
That's a fair point.
I should say, this kobold is beefy. It's short, but
Small,
beefy.
scary man.
Oh, is it beefy?
It is beefy.
Then I'm going to pull out my big guns and actually use the elemental powers, but not the ones.
Finally.
Yes. I am going to cast Chaos Bolt on him.
All right.
Oh my god.
And
What's that?
So I make a ranged attack, and it will be a random type of damage if it hits.
Oh shit.
All right.
It's probably not going to hit, though. Ooh, does a 10 hit?
No, a 10 does not hit.
Oh fuck.
10 wouldn't hit. So you guys see him draw his elemental powers and form this cool pulsating lightning bolt, and he throws it and completely fucking whiffs. And he's just gonna be like, one of those days. And he's not gonna do anything else.
Yeah,
for his
the
turn.
kobold looks at it, fly past him, and kind of chuckles to itself, and then turns back towards the two of you. And
Tyler, is Celinda going?
I honestly forgot about Celinda.
It's fine.
Yeah.
She ran away.
No, I didn't forget about Celinda. In all of the ruckus, she kind of slipped past your gaze. She kind of slipped back during all of the fighting, and y'all didn't really notice her disappear.
That's fair.
All right.
Cool.
I didn't totally forget to have her be involved in this combat.
Yeah, no.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to move the spiritual weapon
All right.
right in man's grill, and then I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself to give me a bonus 2 AC.
Ooh.
All right.
I'm gonna give him the old swingarooski with the spiritual weapon because I can't. So it's +3. That's a 16 + 3. That's 19. Is
All
that
right. Yes, that hits.
Holy shit! That's an 8. That's a 11.
Damn.
So I kind of push off from him as he stabs me with the trident and cast Shield of Faith, and zipping in front of me, the lightning sword comes and kind of slashes across his chest.
All right. Next is Carveth. You care to finish off that goblin?
Yeah, I'm just smack him in the face.
All right.
With my staff. 9 + 6, 15.
All right. Don't even roll damage. You just give him a little pop on the face with your staff, and he just falls over like a bowling pin.
Yeah, can I just
dies.
poke him with the end of the stick and just poke him in the forehead?
You got him.
Cool. All right. And I'm gonna use all of my movement to see if I can run up to the other side, because I kind of hear what's going on the other side.
You're not going to be able to get in within melee range of.
Okay, gotcha. With a movement
boss.
speed of 40.
Correct.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna spend a key point to bonus action dash to get another 40 feet of movement. Does that get me up next to him?
For sure.
Okay. Yep. So I'll just get up next to him. Yeah. I'll get right
all
up
in
next
his
to
grill.
him. Yeah, I'll get up in his grill.
Mad dog him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mad dog and be like, "What up, bro?"
All right. So back to the top of the order. The kobold sees the three of you all up in his grill, and he puts away his trident and pulls out a switchblade. He does a cool switchblade trick. It's a switchblade. It's a pretty large. It's a pretty large switchblade. He does some cool switchblade tricks, and he's going to make an attack with it at Bon, which you said you had a +2, correct?
Yes, so then it's now a 17.
Yeah, that does not hit. That's a 16. But he is going.
My nuts.
He is going to take a second attack with his switchblade.
Oh Lord!
And that one is an 18.
That hit. Owie.
And that is 7 damage.
Oh no!
Oh my God, are you down?
No, I'm good.
Remember last time when he got hit for 7 damage, he's like, "Oh, that's nothing. I can take that."
Yeah.
No, I just said, "Oh no," in the sense of I didn't know he could attack twice. I might have talked a little too soon.
My guy's full of tricks. But next is Alandi.
So, I'm trying to decide. Does it look like they have things handled?
The boss does not appear like he doesn't visibly appear like he's about to die.
Okay.
I mean, he could be, not to say that he's like full health, but like he doesn't visibly look.
No, Alandi is just full of rage from his constant failures during this heist. Like, one plan worked, and it was because the security guard was sleeping. He's just pissed off. And so he is going to summon the kind of like before, how it was like this kind of weird bolt of chaos energy in both of his hands, kind of like hovering, and then he's going to grab the chaos out of the air, and they will forge into short swords made of fire.
Holy shit.
As he is just furious, and his eyes are going to like flame basically, because he's just channeling all of his rage into these twin blades of flame, and he is just going to run up and try to like Zorro and X across this dude's chest.
All right.
Timely Zorro reference.
Thank you. Fucking natural 20. Fucking
shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
God.
All right.
Okay.
Dude.
Give it to me.
So here's the other thing. Because he's in combat with other people, I'm going to get my sneak, which is 2d6. And since I natural 20'd, that will be doubled.
Wait. How does that work? Because you just attacked him. So like he's not unaware of you.
No. So the way sneak attack works is if an opponent is unaware of me, or if they're in combat with one of my allies, then I get to do my sneak attack damage. Yeah. So first I'm going to do all the sneak attack.
Are we about to have the most damage ever dealt on this show?
I hope so. That was cool.
Definitely.
Do you get double the sneak attack damage as well for the crit?
Yes. Whenever you crit, everything's doubled.
Shit.
It's all doubled. Mans is about to get hurt.
Okay. So that is going to be 18 fire damage.
Holy shit.
And then I am going to...
Wait. Hear me out. Alandi, you enter into a blinding rage unlike anything your brothers have ever seen. Your brothers are not only in awe, but honestly kind of fear you. This is a power they've never seen from you. You light on fire as you bring your dual blades down into this kobold, and you rip through his chest as he falls to the ground, a mangled corpse.
Oh my god.
He had
exactly 18 health left.
And I still had another sword.
So you fully killed him. That's great. Oh my god.
That was terrifying.
Holy shit.
I think,
And
I think Bond's just kind of sitting there.
I'm just going to sit there just with the weapons just fuming. Like, I'm not moving. I'm not saying anything. I'm just fuming.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself.
I'm going to go up to Alandi. Brother, are you okay? And I'll, like, put my hand on his, like, shoulder.
So Alandi's going to tense up for a second, but then he'll relax and, like, open his hands. And as he opens his hands, the flame swords just kind of dissipate into nothing. And, like, the flame dies in his eyes, and he's just like, I think I might have gotten a little too upset there, admittedly.
I mean, it's okay. It's been a frustrating, even just a couple days. Like we've gone through a lot of failure, but I do believe that we've had some highlights, and I think you did okay.
Okay, that was.
I do have one.
That was.
I do have one slight question. I kind of blacked out there. What the fuck just happened?
Hey, Alandi, you literally caught on fire and carved a man into many pieces.
Yeah. And I'll point over to the guy that will never know his name.
But yeah.
Why is he?
I'm not necessarily. I don't think Bond's necessarily like terrified as much as he's kind of like awestruck. Like, it's not like a good awe or bad. He's just like, who would have thought that would have happened? None of us. Not a single one of us.
So one thing I do want to convey is that I like the idea of the fact that Alandi isn't actually sure about this at all. Like,
none of us know shit.
Just for the sake of how thematically it wouldn't make sense. He's not sure how it happened either. The trick he was going to show off was that cool chaos bolt he missed. That's the thing he was excited about. But he's just going to kind of like, his face just shifts from like the anger to now it's just kind of confusion. And he's looking at his hands and like he can see like they're still like faint, like they kind of look charred a little bit. And like he's seeing the corpse, I'm assuming decently charred from the fire slashes that cut him in half.
I kind of walk over. Are you hurt? And place a hand on his shoulder. Like, do either of you require some healing?
I mean, I could use a little healing. But Alandi, what about you?
I need some time to process this. To be fair,
are
here,
you bad off, Matt?
Aren't you covered in blood? Aren't you really badly hurt? I feel like you took a lot.
Oh no, for sure. I just healed myself.
Heal yourself,
with one.
brother.
No, I already did, and I got 5 out of it. So that's as good as I'm gonna get. I'd rather waste this next one on one of you if you need it.
I could use some. I mean,
this one is my big one, so here you go. You get 2d8 plus 3.
Okay. Do you want to roll it?
And that's my final. Yeah, I'll roll it for you. And that's my final spell slot to heal both of us up just now.
Please, dear God.
When I literally tell you I rolled a 1 and a 2, you get 6 health back.
Okay. Well,
it's not nothing.
I feel pretty close to max, I feel
my cloud bones hurt. I don't even think I have those.
Yeah, well, how about this? Alandi, you kind of poke around here and see what you can see. Just kind of take a breather.
I know I know we just got out of that intense thing, but I will say the office is right there. And I point to not the boss's office.
The storage?
Point to the office.
Oh, the office.
Yeah.
The office that's next to storage where the wet acolyte is.
Yeah, and I just want to point out, Celinda, she kind of dipped out, so I'm assuming she went to the storage. So I'm gonna go meet up with her and ask her what the fuck was that.
As our last two things, let's play out the scene with Carveth going to storage first. Then we will do. Alandi, where are you going?
So Alandi was actually gonna look at Bon. He just channeled all of his like frustration and stuff that he's been feeling, and even like all of this that's been building up over the last couple of days into what just happened now. So he's psychologically cleaned himself, if that makes sense. He's just kind of drained and confused, and he's just gonna be like, Bon, I'm going to search this man's office. I am entrusting you with the responsibility of avenging us.
Okay, so before we get to that, Carveth, you enter into the storage facility, and you do see Celinda searching the room.
Celinda, what the fuck was that?
What do you mean? This is kind of, I feel like, accurate to how I said I would assist. Like, I would be here to answer questions, and do I look like muscle?
I mean, no, but, you could have helped a little bit. I know you didn't get to really help too much, and I feel like the other guys were really just kind of belittling you, and, I really do want to apologize about that. But, that guy was kind of fucking us up I could have really used. We could have used a hand, and we're here helping you out as well. So I mean, I just think in the future, just maybe lend a hand. I mean,
you know what, Heard, I hear that, and I would be lying if I said that I wasn't scared of. I mean, who's not at least a little afraid of their boss, I guess, or former boss even. We didn't necessarily leave on good terms,
I completely understand, and Alandi just fucking murked him, and
Wait, what?
I'm a little scared. Yeah, he just fucking murked him. He's dead. So,
oh my god.
Yeah, I mean,
appropriate response.
Well,
I mean,
I think, I guess, as a reward here, and she hands you the Acolyte's belongings that she found
hell yeah,
while rifling through the room.
Do you need I appreciate that, and do you need help looking for the bag?
No, I found the bag. I figured if we're going all out on this here mission, I would, just see if there was anything else worth, rewarding ourselves with.
I hear that, and I'll help out.
Yeah. So I
grab like any coins.
Well, yeah. What I will tell you is, Carveth, you can add to your inventory the Acolyte's belongings, which is a robe, which you don't have to keep if you don't want. The map and the random jewelry. None of it's really worth much of anything. You can add it to your inventory. You might be able to down the road find someone who'd be interested in trading for it or something, but it's not inherently worth much. But you do find in all the belongings 600 gold pieces that you presumably would share with your brothers. But I mean, they're not here, so I mean, that's on you. Anything else you want to say to Celinda before we move on? I mean, she's not leaving. Like, she's not going to just leave because y'all still have to get out of here, but,
Yeah. Celinda, I mean, I think we're going to go take care of this Mr. Wet guy. Do you want to just kind of hang out with bees and we'll kind of catch up with you after? I mean, I know shift changes soon, so I'm sure some shit is going to go down. Is there anywhere safe nearby that we can meet up outside of this place?
How about I meet you up top?
That works, I think. I'm assuming before shift change, correct?
Yeah, I would say y'all still have, or she at least is sure that y'all still have a little bit of time.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll go handle business, and I'll leave you to it. I'll meet you up there.
All right, Bon. This is it for you. This is what your whole emotional deal has been for the past few days. And just right behind this door is the Acolyte. Tell me what's going through your mind.
I think he's still kind of like reeling after seeing everything with Alandi too.
Yeah.
And like part of him is like he wants that power in a weird way. He doesn't vocalize it ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's a little envious that he was able to solve the problem like that,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But after all this, he's not even sure that he even gives a shit about this guy. Is there like a way to peek in through that office?
So you have not been able to hear anything coming from the other side. You peek under the door, and you also kind of can't see anything.
Could I give a perception check to see if I maybe like, I don't know, something feels off. Like, I don't know, or like an insight check as to like.
I mean, you can investigate, but I mean, I wouldn't be able to really tell you much more. Like, you look under the door, and you can't quite see anything lying on the floor.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna rap on it, like give a knock on the door. Kung, kung, kung.
You knock on the door, and there's no response.
A thick layer of fog. No. I'm gonna like push the door open. I'm not gonna step through, but I'm gonna like turn the knob and kind of, or whatever way of doing that, and just push it open.
Bon, you swing the door open, and lying on the table, you see the Acolyte of the Tide lying down with his chest caved in, beaten to death.
I think he just starts fucking slamming the door. Like, at least 2 or 3 times. And he just walks away.